For the start of this A-main 13.5/12 scale, drivers ready, less than 5. All win with a huge hole shot over Bodine. Bodine makes it uphill a little bit. Whitteman now on the back of Bodine. Gross. All Tyler Stormer get together. Homer. Amendola gets by Polson. But the story is out in front, and it's Brian Wynn. Followed by Bodine, Whitteman, Gross, and Falk. A 5-car freight train coming through the chicane. Wynn stretching just a little bit over Bodine. Whitteman right on Bodine's back door. Randy Gross there. Falk with a little tap. Lynn there. Stormer there. All Polson wisely gets out of the way after a little pat. Good job, Polson. So Whitteman trying to make the move over Bodine. Bodine holds him off. Randy Gross right there. 2, 3, and 4 through the chicane. That is the race to watch as of right now. Oh, Whitteman with a little tap. Randy Gross pulls right up on the back door. Can he make it stick? Has to check up on the brakes not to get into him. Wynn gets into a trouble here with the back marker. Lets Bodine pull right back up. Homer, you got your leader behind it. Oh, Bodine gets by Wynn. Wynn gets caught up in the back marker. Wynn looks to the inside. Whitteman gets by Wynn now as well. Randy Gross tucks his nose in there. Wynn goes from 3rd to 4th. But it's Brian Bodine out in front, followed by Whitteman, Gross, Wynn. Falk in the 5. Lynn in the 6. Stormer and Homer. Amendola and Polson rounding out your field. But here it comes through the chicane. Brian Bodine, Whitteman, Gross, Wynn, Falk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Tyler Lynn is still within striking distance. Bodine coming up on the back of Stormer. Stormer, Amendola, and Polson. You are going to have a freight train of leaders coming up to you here shortly. Brian, trouble coming onto the straightaway. Good job, guys. Stay out of it. Thank you very much. Easy, Stormer. Thank you. Amendola upside down there, guys. Need to marshal. All right. Bodine still out front, followed by Whitteman, Gross, and Wynn. Bodine's going to be coming up on the back of Lee. Please go wide, Lee. Thank you very much. You got one more coming by you. Thank you, sir. Whitteman and Gross now all over the back of Bodine, coming on a straightaway trouble. Still there, that is clear. Bodine, Whitteman, Gross, and Wynn. Oh, Gross with a little tap. Let's Wynn pull right up on the back door. The race right now, 1st and 2nd. Whitteman pressing Bodine hard, doing anything he can. Any little tap mistake, it's going to be right there for Whitteman. Oh, Bodine goes a little bit wide. Mitch trucks his nose inside, can't make it stick. Randy Gross pulls up right on the back door. Brian Wynn out to, they all get caught up with back markers. Going to shuffle a little bit here. Whitteman out to the front. Bodine to the 2, Wynn to the 3. Gross in the 4. Falk in the 5. Catching up on the leader here is going to be Mitch Whitteman coming up on the back of Amendola and Polson through the chicane. Wynn, I believe, up to the, he gets into trouble coming out of the chicane. I think Bodine gets by for a position, so that's Whitteman, Bodine, and Gross. Lynn in the 5, Stormer, Falk, Lee, Polson, and Amendola. Brian Wynn all over the back of Bodine now, coming in through the sweeper into the chicane. Does Bodine have what it takes to hold off the hard-charging pink and black car of Wynn? Wynn all over it. Oh, looks inside, sweeper on, can't make it stick. It's right there. Polson, Lee, and Amendola, you're going to have 2nd and 3rd coming up on you here shortly. Great race for 2nd and 3rd. Right there, thank you, Homer. Amendola is going to be the next car to see the freight train of Bodine and Wynn. Oh, they both tap, coming sweeper on. Randy Gross tucks his nose inside of Wynn and gets by. Oh, Randy Gross with a tap coming on the straightaway. Wynn inside, sweeper off. Oh, they get together. Randy Gross gets the best of it. Down here in front of timing and scoring now. Race to watch for 3rd and 4th between Wynn and Gross. Gross in the 3rd place. Gross with a tap. Has to slam on the brakes. Dumper gets by. Meanwhile, Mitch Whitteman working his way through the field. He's actually going to be coming up on the back of the 4th place car of Gross in a couple laps here. So Wynn and Gross battling it out for third and fourth. Bodine, white nose coming up on the back. I'm sorry, red nose coming up on the back of Stormer. Thank you, Bob. All white car down the back straight is going to be the next car to see the second place machine of Brian Bodine. Mitch Whitteman down the back straight, your current leader. 3 minutes, drivers, 3 minutes remaining. Gross and Wynn through the chicane onto the back straight. Closest race on the track as of right now. These guys are nose to tail through the chicane onto the back straight. Randy Gross looking for any side of an opening at all. Wants to tuck it inside and get it away from Brian Wynn. Oh, Wynn with a little tap. Gross gets by. Gross and Wynn, though, starting to make up some ground on the second place car of Bodine. This could be getting very interesting in a couple of laps here as Wynn and Gross starting to reel in Bodine in that number 2 car. Thank you, Homer. Oh, Wynn gets caught up with Homer. So a little bit of breathing room now for Gross as he starts to reel in Brian Bodine. Mitch Whitteman down the back straight, going to be coming up on the back of, I believe that's Tyler. Pick up the action here. Oh, Gross all over the back of Bodine after he taps. So Bodine and Gross now race to watch. Brian Wynn in tow. Through the chicane in the center of the track. Down here in front of timing and scoring. Oh, Gross makes up a ton of time. Oh, Brian Bodine gets it wrong. Let's Gross and Wynn get by. Whitteman, Gross, Wynn, Bodine now your order. Pick up the action here. Brian Wynn and Gross, they've been going at it all race long. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Pick up on Whitteman with Spine Smith coming down here in front of timing and scoring. Going to be seeing Justin Paulson next for your leader. In the meantime, we still have Wynn and Gross battling out. Oh, great line through the chicane out of Wynn. Makes up all kinds of time on Gross. Through the chicane in the center of the track, coming into timing and scoring. Oh, it's right there. Gross and Wynn having a great run here. Wynn tucks it right up into the grab. Oh, tap out of Gross and Wynn gets by for number 2. Randy now working on the back of Wynn. Wants that position back. Trouble coming on straight away. That's clear. So Wynn out in front of Gross now through the chicane in front of timing and scoring. Next car they're going to see is going to be Tyler Lynn in the all-white machine. Mitch Whitteman is off to the races here. Coming up on Greg Amendola. Wynn starting to stretch a little bit now on Gross. Thank you, Tyler. That's 2 and 3 goodbye. Thank you, Justin. Bodine out there in the 4, Tyler in the 5, Stormer in the 6, Amendola, Lee, Paulson, and Volk round out your main. As time getting ready to expire here, Wynn trying to hold off Gross. They're going to get around for one more lap. Time is expired. If you cross the line, you will be done. And Brian Wynn hold off Randy Gross one more corner, and he gets it. Great race, guys.